Well, hello everybody. So today I am out at the beach and I've got the Garrett Axiom with me, and it's a little bit windy out here, so I apologize. What I've got is some flags marked here, and then I've got some X's in the sand other places where I've found some targets with the Garrett Axiom, which is sitting right there. Gonna try to use no headphones, but this wind might not allow you to hear the target real good. I'm hoping it'll work out, but what I did, because it's so windy, is I went out and I found a lot of times you can find concentrations of fines. So I've done that in two places. I got flags here and I've got X's over at this other place where I've marked targets with the Garrett Axiom. It's just easier to do that, especially when it's windy and I've got to use a mic so that I can get all my cameras set up and all that kind of stuff and just do all the digging at once. So what I'm going to do is go through the settings on the Garrett Axiom for use on a saltwater beach, and then we'll go through and dig up some of these targets and take a look at what we found. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. All right, so the way I would set up, well, first off, let's go over coils. I'm running the 13 by 11 double D. You could also use the 11 by 7 double D. But for saltwater, I think the double D coils are going to be your best option. The monos are really hard to balance. If you can't get away with the 13 inch, you may have to go down to the 11 inch if you're getting too much, you can't get the threshold to adjust, or you're just getting too much noise. So I'm going to start out with the double D. Well, I've already been using it, so I know it'll work, and I've got settings that'll work. Let me go through them real quick. So first off, on mode, you've got salt, large, and normal, which are your most likely ones to work in the salt. The salt definitely will work. The large is working as long as I control my sweep speed. Normal is a little bit too noisy. I cannot get the threshold to adjust. It moans as you're moving side to side, so I've gone to large. My sensitivity is on 5, and we're not going to use frequency scan. I don't have any EMI out here. Tone, I've adjusted it to my hearing. Audio is just the normal PI, like the GPX audio. We're not using headphones. Backlight, we're not using. Then speed, we're going to move that to slow. Default is medium, but on the beach it's going to be better in slow, and I might actually be able to move my sensitivity up a bit. I think that it was on slow when I turned it off, but when I reset it probably went back to medium. We'll see if we can move the sensitivity up. But anyway, those are my settings. So with the Garrett Axiom, you're going to need to find an adjustment that'll work. Now, large is working. I don't know if you can hear that threshold, but we're probably going to have to turn the volume up, especially for the targets. We'll go all the way up. And running pretty smooth. So I generally do like a 3-second side to side. So it takes me 3 seconds to swing from one side to the other when I'm hunting on the beach. Now, if you get your threshold wandering, you may have to slow down to 7 or to 4. We're going to turn sensitivity up to 6. And I think we're running good. So we're going to go over and dig some of these targets now. I'll let you hear them. All right, here's a target that was flagged. Take a couple of inches off and see if okay, that's a good sign. Target's still in there. Usually if it's a bullet around here, it's within the first 4 or 5 inches. So if I get them out within the first 4 or 5 inches, I just bury them back up. Okay, so it's right there, pretty loud now. Alright, so we got something. Looks like possibly a ring. Yeah, it's a ring, but it's not precious. At least I don't think. Yeah, it's already crumbling apart. So it's brass, possibly silver. But anyway, that's cool. It's a ring. Okay, another target that was flagged. Now this is a low tone, so this could be a piece of iron or a coin. Right there someplace. That might be it. Whatever that is. Pocket knife, probably. Yeah, I think that is an old pocket knife. Pretty corroded. Okay, so started out saying there were 5 targets over here. I decided to pass all of them but these last 2 because the first one I dug was in a hard shell, and when you get down into it, it's really hard to get the items out. They were all low tones. I mean, they were all high tones, and they were soft. The first one ended up being a bullet. So I'm going to dig these low tones. There's 2 of them here side by side, which I'm fairly certain are going to end up being coins. So we'll start with this one. And hopefully this hard shell has not got this thing encapsulated in it. And we can get it out and see what it is. Okay, so we got this one out already. Probably sitting right on top of that hard crust. All right, let me get the pinpointer out. Gotta turn the Axiom off because every time I turn my Garrett on, it sends it nuts. Now you can do an auto tune, but I'm finding that every time I turn the machine on, I'm still getting problems with the thing going nuts. So I just turned the machine off, and there's the item right there, and it looks like it's probably a tax token. Yeah, it is. Utah State tax token. I can see the hole in it right there. All right, here's the second target. Let's see what we got here. Hey, it's still there, and I'm down to that hard shell, so hopefully I won't have to go into it too far to get this out. It's out somewhere. Okay. Right there it looks like. Well, that is a ring. I just saw the stone. Yep. It's trash though. That's too bad. See, there's the stone right there. Probably tore it apart getting it out, but that's most likely silver and a turquoise stone, looks like, probably. Or some sort of jade stone, but that is a silver ring. But because it was sitting on that hard crust, I kind of destroyed it getting out. But I mean, it's, you know, it's pretty toasted anyway, but that's pretty cool. 2 rings with the Axiom. Not gold, but still, that's cool. I'll try to clean that up and show you guys what it looks like later on. Okay, got another pretty loud target here. Hopefully this hard shell isn't a little bit out further from where those last 2 targets were dug. Right there somewhere. That's it. Looks like probably just might be another tax token. Yeah, I think it is. Another corroded Utah State tax token, looks like to me. Okay, got another low tone here. Could be another bullet, could be a coin. Still in there, so we're getting down there. We're at about 12 inches right now. It's probably going to be in that. Yep. So that target was about 13, 14 inches deep. Now I think it's a coin actually. Yep, that's a coin. That's going to be the first dime of the trip. And I'm thinking that's silver. Well, that could be a token. Yeah, that's another one of those tax tokens. Pretty sure it's a hole starting. Yeah, that's a hole starting to form in the center there. So 1 mil Utah State tax token. 3 of those things today now. Okay, that's going to do it for me today with the Garrett Axiom. Found a few things. Real nice machine out on the beach, in my opinion. Not real heavy, even with that 13-inch double D coil. Runs pretty good in this heavy salt environment, and it's easy to swing. There are a few things that I don't like about it. I don't like the headphones that it comes with. Seems like they drop out a lot. And then I'm having a lot of issues with my pin pointer interfering with the detector. Like I say, you can do a noise cancel, but it takes a really long time. But it seems like, I turn the machine on 2 or 3 times later, no problem. Then all of a sudden the machine's freaking out again. But overall, I think the Axiom's a real nice beach machine. It's rainproof, which means the saltwater mist isn't going to interfere with it too much. You can rinse it off when you get home. But anyway, really enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.